Hello. I've recently returned from a weekend trip away with my husband close by the Rainbow River, and you'll be able to see that river in the background of the video that you're going to listen to in a moment. At the time, my husband was swimming and I was sat on this bench with the two dogs thinking of my son. I could feel his presence and I was talking to him. I was talking about how I hear them speaking in the air around me. And I was wondering if it made a difference to what I could hear, whether or not I was wearing an earpiece. I was also wondering about why it always seems so much louder to me when I hear them to what my phone records. And so I explain this, as you'll hear in the video. I'm talking to him and I leave a space after I finish talking for him to speak, because I knew either he'd spoken or he was going to speak. So I didn't hear him when I was leaving that space, but I knew he'd spoken. So I quickly listened back, and he'd spoken at the beginning when I was talking, and I was stunned because it's his voice. It's his tone, it's his inflection. That's my Tommy's earth voice. And he's sharing with me that somehow my middle ear is involved in what I hear. And needless to say, as you can see, I looked up the function of the middle ear, and it says that it basically amplifies the sound. Amazing. I could be wrong, but I'd say it's easier for me to hear you here, well, without an earpiece than it is with an earpiece. Obviously when nobody's around, because the earpiece obviously blocks my good ear. So I'm thinking maybe it's easy for me to hear you in the environment if I'm not using an earpiece. An earpiece does block out noise though when it's recording, but I can hear. So I'm going to listen for a second. I could be wrong, but I'd say it's easier for me to hear you. I could be wrong, but I'd say it's easier for me to hear you. I could be wrong, but I'd say it's easier for me to hear you.